I've been gone. Don't care. Deal with it. If you're one of those people that need constant entertainment, I suggest doing something like I did. So, like originally, we were going to talk about how your language, your words, literally the thing I'm doing right now, is the only real magic, provably, in history, on Earth, in this cosmos, in this universe. Energy, frequency, vibration. The three building blocks of everything you see and hear. Right? Stay with me now. Shit, we might as well do this. I'm already explaining it. The literal words that come out of your mouth at your specific frequency intends reality. Why do you think Tesla 369 rule? Why do you think? Because to state one's intention is one thing. To reiterate it with consistency shows effort. And then you deliberately, methodically plan how many times you're going to do it a day, how many times you're going to do it that week, how many times you're going to do it that month, that year. You get where I'm going with this, right? Energy, frequency, and vibration. The little words that come out of your mouth, the more you reiterate what you want, the more you Dustin can't talk right now. The more you reiterate what you are, you're programming reality. I hate New Age spirituality. They like to take this BS and paint it with a different brush, when this is something scientifically proven by Tesla. Proven. Let me reiterate that. The more you tell yourself something, the more you don't just believe it, it becomes ingrained. Energy, frequency, vibration. You are in control of your own reality, but it's not in the woo-woo sense. Not even close. If you fall down in a hole, you can get back up. As long as you focus on it. As long as you commit to it. There is consistency. I am so consistent, I'm boring to people. But I'm so boring because I'm consistent. Why do you think all animals love me? Balance. You give them the same thing over and over. And do you see why I was successful? Do you see why I am a threat at any job I go to? Because I am a threat to the person in charge. You dedicate yourself. You focus on it obsessively. You can't just sit back and be like, oh, I want to be a millionaire, and just expect it to come to you. Oh, because I'm visualizing it and I'm saying it. No, there has to be act. God helps those who help themselves. The universe rewards active participation. It doesn't matter what you believe in. The story is the same. You have to think it. You have to believe it. You have to state it. You have to reiterate it. You have to be about it. You have to become it. But you have to take the action in order to get there. You cannot just sit there and be like, okay. No, you get off your ass. You do the fucking hard work. The work that no one else wants to do. You climb that fucking mountain because everybody else is just cool leaning up against it like, yep, I did this bad boy. You be the one to go out there and prove it. It's the only thing that counts in this life. You can sit there and bitch and complain as much as you want about where you are in life, what shit has happened to you, whatever. I was born being told I was never gonna fucking walk, guys. Come on. You dedicate yourself to it. If you have to take the sweet with the sour, right? The good with the bad. Okay, I was never able to walk. Well, if he does these stretches and this grueling workout, maybe he's got a shot. And then what they don't tell you, because this cerebral palsy thing wants to melt you up like this, right? No, the workout is grueling. You're stretching those tendons. Do you think it feels good? Even at 44 years old, do you think it feels good? I live in a different kind of hell that most people do not face until they're of old age. And then they're crying about how this went wrong. It's you. It's no one else. You have no reason to get all butthurt and take it out on somebody else because they showed inadequacies that you knew you already had. Maybe you should lambaste yourself. Energy, frequency, vibration, the words that come out of your mouth is the only literal magic in existence. Because what you say, if you say it enough and you put action behind it, it comes true. You have to take the sweet with the sour. Dustin, if you want to walk, it's going to hurt like hell your whole life. You're going to feel like a heater at all times because you're radiating this burning fucking heat. You have no idea what this feels like. But if you tell yourself something enough, you can do it. You can create actual reality. But you have to be focused enough. You have to be willful enough. You have to be determined enough. Obsessive, basically. Obsessive. And you can make it happen. But you got to take the sweet with the sour. You got to be able to swerve. You got to understand that idea in your head you're going to get to, but it's not going to be exact. It's not going to be the exact thing. So you have to be able to think on your feet, to calculate, to be logical, to be mathematical. You have to be able to swerve. Okay, this isn't exactly what I thought it was going to be, but we're going to play with it. We're going to make it a little bit better. And then the next thing we're shooting for, we're going to get there, and then we're going to play with it. We're going to make it a little bit better. Energy, frequency, vibration. Why do you think music has the ability to make you happy, or make you sad, or make you angry? They are playing on the same creative energies that allow us to exist in this weird state. Because if the energy was flowing any differently, if the vibration was flowing any differently, if the frequency was flowing any differently, none of this. It doesn't matter what science says. It's not real. It's a projected hologram, bouncing off, blah, 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 blah. Doesn't matter. This is what you see. This is what I see. This is what's provable, right? It's how you speak. It's how you think, because most of you cannot keep your words in your own fucking heads. That would probably be helpful going through life, and not just... Because as much as people want to say they're smart, why do you say half the shit you do? Like, honestly. Okay, give me a second. That came out of nowhere. I wasn't even going to talk about that. Actually, what I was going to talk about is I don't think you guys understand. Like, how far down in a hole I really was. I really don't think for all of you that when I had the comments on like to shit talk all the time. Now don't get me wrong, like I said, you don't get to this point, you don't spit in God's face and tell you, fuck you, I'm going to walk. Fuck you, I'm going to run. Fuck you, I'm going to play sports. Fuck you, I'm going to live a normal life. I don't think you guys are appreciative of anything because you take everything for granted. I think that is a problem that I'll never have because I fought to this point. I understand what it takes to win in life, and it takes a fuck ton, and it takes you suffering. The whole axiom of life is suffering, yeah, because you have to be able to suffer for what you want. If you want freedom, you got to walk out that door. But you have to be able to deal with not having a place to lay your head. You have to be able to deal. How many of you are ballsy enough? I did it for a fucking job. Like, let's be honest. That first opportunity I got to run away from it, which is funny because I always get fucking drugged back to the spot. I don't get it. And it's not for me, like, wanting to be here. I get drugged back here to mediate for these children. While my life, in my mid-40s, my life gets fucking put on hold. What the fuck is that? Like, what fucking bullshit is that your parents still think that they are the center of fucking attention? I can't do this, I can't do that. This is the boomer generation. They try to prevent you from growing beyond them and realizing that you might be better than them. An entire generation, keep this in mind, ladies and gentlemen, boomers, an entire generation that had everything handed to them. They didn't have to do shit. And all they did was cause war the whole fucking time. And steal everything. So, like, I don't know how old you guys are, but it literally still astounds me that in one generation, from the Great Depression generation to the fucking boomers, we were fine. But now that we go from the boomers to Gen X, the boomers drove up the prices on everything to where, like, literally, when I was 92, because I was born in 82, you could survive on a family of 5 on minimum wage. And then you could own a home back then for slightly above minimum wage. But they want to say that we're not driven. They want to say that we're not focused. They want to say that we're lazy when they're the ones that don't want to take accountability for anything. Oh, wait, mate. Fuck you, I got mine. It's you. I think the one thing I'm most astounded by, literally more than anything, more than I'm at the point I'm at. Because I had nothing but time, so I mean, why not work out my issues? Why not work out my bullshit? Why not get rid of everything that doesn't suit me? God, I hate New Age spirituality. But the one thing that astounds me more than anything else, other than shit, I'm still alive, shit, I put in the work and I'm here, like I'm literally me again. The one thing that astounds me most is before any of this started, I called the date. It was like, what the fuck, why? It's just more than anything else. Because I'm one that's accustomed to doing the work. Like, you got nothing else to do? Yeah, let's fix your life. So you can get back out there and do it again. Because you're that stupidly crazy that you're like, yeah, I had fun the first time, let's go again. At 44, most people would just be like, my life is over. Nah, bitch, let's dust ourselves off, let's clean ourselves up, let's make ourselves presentable, and let's do this shit again. Beyond all of that, beyond remembering who the fuck I am, right? Beyond, like, clean out the closet and whatever other thing that you want to put on it. Like, before it all started, I called the fucking date. It's very... And again, this isn't anything that's documented. This is like way before the process ever started. Remember, I did this because we're supposed to... Consistency. We're supposed to get back to those habits that we had when we were at our most successful, right? I called the fucking date. I still have it up on my Facebook. Holy shit. I called the fucking date. And for all of those smart wannabes out there, just because it's said that a blood moon is seen all around the world, in context, to be fair, you got to consider what all the world was when that prophecy was conceived. What was all the world 5,000 years ago? Ever since that date, not just me, not just a lot of you out there, it has literally gone according to plan. That is fucking scary. Luckily, we will not see it in our lifetime. Our children will probably not see it in theirs. Probably. But our grandchildren, I hate what we're going to become as somebody that's programmed to put in the work, because they are conditioning everyone to be less focused, to be less driven, to not even give a flying fuck. It scares me at the end of the day. It scares me what we're going to become over the next few generations. Because like we've detailed here, the only way Christianity got to where it's at, it was implemented, and then it was slowly weeded out until you're born into the fucking cult. You are literally programmed what to believe once you come out. Hi, here's your stamp of approval. What are our grandchildren, great-grandchildren, what are they going to be like when this shit happens? Are there going to be any among them, like me, willing to fight, willing to run into it? Because the only way out is through. Are there going to be any more like me out there in 3, 4, 5 generations? Or are we going to be all weeded out and just be complete sheep? And we're going to lay down and die when shit like that happens, instead of being able to swerve? Like, I hope not. I really don't. But it's really weird how I cultivate.